Hi guys. Hi guys. Today I am planning to stream at least 8 hours, and right now it's 2 p.m. So with all the gaps and all those things, I think I will stream till 7 p.m. Then it will be 5 hours. Then I will take gap till 9. Then from 9 to 12, it will be like, yeah, maybe. Uh, but I have to stream for at least 8 hours. And if for the next 8 days I want to stream for 8 hours, I will head back to my parents' house and stay over there. Um, This coffee mug is lifesaver. Anyone looking for it, you can buy it DIY. Okay, let's do Visual Studio Code. So we had left the contract house and sorry, auction house contract, and we are going to do that right now. So what were the features of the contract of this auction house? Let's see. Mhm. So here, yep, in auction house, we will be able to buy or sell the NFT and also uh, after yeah, list. So let's create a function auction, and in the auction house, while lending vault, yes, no, NFT vault. Auctions should have been lending slash, and let's leave it to NFT vault, token transfer to lender. So how to view available NFT ERC 721 on a contract saved to another contract. token ID. SPDX, license identifier, MIT Pragma, Solidity point, named imports ERC 721 receivable and ERC 721 receivable. Okay, I have to ERC, it's an interface. Uh, interface. Was declared not found in library. Hmm, library, open Zeppelin, contracts, token, then ERC 721, ERC 721 receiver dot so I think in utils receiver receivable नहीं तो receiver and that is receiver. Interface. No, okay, let's see where I have used this in my minting protocol. Yeah, here I am IRC 700 receiver and come. There is no such thing. I have no error in this one. Uh, oh, I will use this. So how do I get function? If anyone wants to sell their NFT, they can also sell here. Sell NFT. If you have an NFT, you can sell here. So first we will check if token ID exists in our. Okay, instead of selling, let's buy. So why would you want only the every day? You can call this, yeah. My staking, not the staking interface. Library, staking. Where is auction? Chainlink automation. You can use the interface here, not the full contract. Let's see. Uh, if there is an auction, then we can say function feed um, NFT struct auction. So token ID, who is the owner? Owner that will be transferred, so no need to worry. The starting price and price is active. Go into 26 highest bid, address of that highest bidder. So let's add some modifier before our constructor. uh, RWA manager. Mhm. Version imports error type declaration, state variables, events, modifier, then function. Modifier. Modifier goes after before function. From this point of view, constructors should be below. Okay, let's put constructor. I don't need constructor right now, but modifiers goes before function, so let's put modifier here. Modifier not zero address. Okay, not zero amount. Suggested amount no through error. Error should be on top. Layout of under and road errors. Not zero address. Token does not exist. Action. Invalid action. Okay, I will use this. Error auction house. Not zero amount. When we will receive the token, then only we have to check, not everywhere. Like, so first we have checked, then we will take the token ID and the bid amount. Let's create a mapping auctions. So token ID to auction. Why not max and token ID and auction? Let's see what this was. Auction storage auction token ID. We have passed token ID and get the all the details. Now we have if not active, then revert auction house invalid auction. If bid amount is less than auction highest bid, revert auction or not zero amount. Bid higher than current highest. If it's active, then we are allowed to bid. If it's higher than the last, then we are allowed to bid. We already have checked the token ID and the owner doesn't matter. Starting price. If we first one is bidding and time active highest. Auction dot starting price. Bid amount should also be greater. Both the logic should be. If we have passed everything, like he have bid highest bidding price more than starting price and the bidding amount is active, then what we will do is we will transfer back the money which the bidder have sent or the coin to him. So his amount was highest bid. Oh, we have not implemented receiver. So we want receive. Okay, we'll fix it later. Just let's mark here. Import IERC20 receiver. Okay, save ERC. Import save. What was that? Let's see. Using save ERC for IERC20, then state variable IERC20. And constructor trace of RWA. Now we are transferring uh, the highest bidder, the amount. event. Now the event is place. Auctioning the NFT should be direct, I guess, or through whenever we receive an NFT to this contract, we should just we can call the function. Mm, so what we will do is we'll take token ID, then starting price and the duration. I think duration should always be is active. We need to also check through duration, we can check if it's active or not. So auction dot end time. There is no need of active. Let it be there. Current time is greater than, then we will not be able to bid, and it will stall. So we can implement automation here. Create auction, token ID, starting price, and duration. Let's set uint 256 duration. Function set we need to transfer only phone able from name enable, and in the constructor we have to pass enable instead of message or symbol. Let's pass address owner. Why is immutable here? Shouldn't be immutable. Now, whenever we create an auction, we don't need to pass the duration because it will already over there. And auction duration, auction duration. So we will take the token ID from here while receiving, and from token ID the data we can starting price. While transferring the token, we also need to transfer the value. Call bytes call. Mhm. Through token ID, I can also get, but, uh, Deposit, withdraw, borrow coin, return coin to lender, perform upkeep, borrowing. Okay, and what's the amount? So, if it's faulted, and I will also have to, transfer the money to the hold lender. Safe transfer RWA fine to lender. Okay, I have to take out. Just comment it. I will write it later. This token ID belongs to who? Borrowing pool array. What is in there? Borrowing pool array is the lender, address of the lender, and the amount with interest rate. Okay, I will do that later. Let whatever it is. Where was I? In the auction house. What the fuck, yeah? Yeah, what was I do? What I was doing here was transferring the vault info. Yeah, I have there in the vault token ID and the owner. Oh, user app token ID and the owner. Through token ID, I can also get the value from here also. Mm, somewhere is there value in NFT. Yes, here. I think I have messed up this thing in a really deep way. So whenever I'm minting, I am also setting the metadata. Safe mint to uh, token counter, token metadata, safe mint. set token UI. So here also I have the amount where it is. You are just, while borrowing the coin, deposit coin to lend. No, no. Borrow in borrow function. Where is borrow function? Perform of give. Yes, the amount you want to borrow. So where are the checks? Value in USD. Yes, here. And we are transferring. So U int 256 total amount. API dot encode this whole thing. Byte under byte. 32 byte. Okay, let's see where we were. A API dot decode bytes memory data. You have to store it for some time, then NFT value. NFT value. There will be error, but who cares? Function safe transfer. Real world asset NFT. What the hell? Oh, yes. We were transferring to address of the NFT vault. And where is this? Where is the address of NFT vault? I underscore NFT vault. Mm-hmm. You have to also make a receiver, IRC 721 receiver. Command C. Oh, there is already a receiver in my There's no thing here. What the hell? Uh-huh. They have to implement the okay, auction or automation should be closed. RW manager should coins should be closed. Okay, manager should be open. This should be closed. This should be closed. This should be closed. Lending vault should be closed. NFT vault is there. Yes. So from auction house, let's copy paste this interface function. And in our NFT vault, we should be, you know, receiving this somewhere here. And let's update our any mappings if there is. So this user has this token ID is belongs to this owner, but where? Transfer token to lender. You are just passing the token ID and storing over there, so you don't have to worry. But, but, while receiving, uh, we are also calling the lending manager function. Lending manager, whenever you are transferring this, oh, you are not calling. Where is vault? R I underscore NFT vault. So when someone borrows this coin, I'm just transferring this to NFT vault, and you have to call the borrow. Yeah, here I'm updating everything, but but we are not calling the uh, I underscore NFT vault deposit dot deposit NFT. Okay, okay. Why is there an error? These two. Why is there an error? Function is over. Deposit NFT, and what it is taking is this token ID and address of the borrower. So, so token ID of NFT. Mhm. Token ID of NFT message dot sender. Message dot sender. Expected comma but got identifier. Why? Token ID and the address of the borrower. Okay, I am have some easy token ID the NFT. Okay, no problem. We have to just pass the token ID from here. What's the problem? Command C, command V. You do not have to specify the types here while calling the function. Now it will update depositing. Why not just transfer the value here without encoding NFT value? Let's type view into 56 and I will pass the NFT value here. Okay, NFT value, and then I will update here also view into 56 NFT value, and what we will do is borrower token ID. What's the structure here? Each user have these token ID. Let's make a struct NFT info token ID owner and value, and in here each user have how many tokens there. Okay, user is that message dot sender should not be there here. Okay, someone is calling here, so what's the problem, bro? Wrong counter, and but expected to. Here it is already 3, so I don't think compiler need to restart. Deposit NFT. Right now we just need oh god, we just have to deposit the NFT, and deposit NFT function takes 3 argument, and I don't know why that is not a correct error, it's just here. So is token ID as this owner user NFT. Instead we will take NFT info. Each user will have NFT info array. Then is it correct? What was the last thing I was working on? Okay, it's fixed correct, and then what we will do is just as user NFT we will push not token ID but uh, information. So what we will do is make a struct and then push it here. Plus octopus token ID from the borrower. So member push not found a visible token instruct. Why? Okay. Push. So we are pushing the information of these things. Uh-huh. And token transfer. I have to change it everywhere. So we are not overriding anything, but I am receiving token. So I will fix this later. Let me fix these things first. As user token NFT. Okay, token transfer to borrower. Mm-hmm. Then we will, loop through the map. How we can loop through a array of struct. Here also token transfer to lender. Token transfer to. I think I have messed up everything just for the sake of receiving the value. Instead, I could have done different way. Mhm. It's not struct type. First, let me fix here. We have deposited. Now we want to transfer to borrower. Then we look up in the where here as user NFT. We will pass the user. We will search for the user, then NFT information. We have got an array of struct. And it is of type NFT. For a specific borrower, we have a array of as user token dot length. Then we will see in that array. Now we have got struct. So the user token information, we have an array I. What we are looking for is token ID, token ID. What's the token ID here? Yes, token ID. And here also it's token ID. TOKEN has to be type mapping or it's step information. Instead, we have to pass token ID. Token ID 26. This is just basic thing. How can you not understand struct? Yes. If that is equal to token ID, then this the token ID is token ID. Instead, you can transfer the whole struct. Now what we are going to do is we have popped everything because we have removed. Then here also nf info, it's an storage array dot token ID, token transfer to lender transfer. What is the sorry bro, NFT info and dot token ID is token ID. We are just popping it, and we have to make a receiver function. So we will also pass the uint 256 token value to be token owner token ID imaging first information as the value. What the hell? NFT value. So you don't have to search in map. Instead, from token ID you can get owner. From owner you can get information. So where was I? Yeah, from information, and this is token ID auction house. Yeah, also. Yes. token ID to owner. And what's its name? As token owners. Address owner is token ID. Now we will pass the owner here dot value. Member value not NFT information. From the owner, we have token ID. Let's say, yes, here, yes, here, you have passed the user, then you have got the information, NFT information. From there, you have to get the owner, and that is the third value. Why the hell it's not? Array of NFT information. So, we have an array. Then one access the second element in array, zero index, dot value, access value. No, then you have to loop. Why not make a token ID and it's the value? Instead, that will be simpler. Mapping token ID and instead owner, let's say 2 into 56 private. So token value. Let it be there. While depositing, we are pushing the information and also we are storing the value. Token transfer doesn't matter. Token transfer to render while transferring to the auction house. We are popping it and yes, here instead of doing all this, why not bytes memory data ABI dot encode uh, s underscore token value, and here we'll pass token ID. Yes, s underscore token value, token ID, and we are receiving value of NFT. Now we have encoded the value. Now we have to pass the data. Aha, where is IERC 721 receiver? Because we are passing value here, so I don't need to do that. And on liquidation, we are just transferring here ABI encode data and lending manager. What's the fault here? There is no fault here. Just I need to reset. And in auction house bid token array ID. Uh, so data dot length is greater than 0 if data is provided. It can be used to set starting price or other auction parameters. Starting price is AVI decode data to UN 256 token ID and starting price. Yes. Else 0 instead of 0, let's say 100 and default stock. Now we have successfully received the value. So let's start from the here starting price, and we have created the auction active. We have checked if active is not. While creating, we do not need to check because we are setting it for the first time. Auction token ID. We have all these things. For this token ID, we have this auction token ID message. Owner is message dot sender. There should not be any owner right now because it is faulty. Do you want to transfer the token ID also? Owner of the ID also. No, you can get the owner from somewhere else. Now we have started a token ID and starting price is set through starting price and time auction duration we will set. I can set reset wherever we want. Active true is highest bid should be, let's say by default highest bid be starting price. Highest bidder is address 0. No, address of this. NFT received instead of auction created. Emit auction created token ID and starting price and timing. Let's create an event here. Now the auction have been created. Let me close it. It's not worth it. So whenever we will receive the token to this contract, it will by default create the auction for that contract. Let's set to int 256 default price and let's set here was 0, then we'll set default price. Come on man, do it. We do not have any. You int 256 private default price. Default price of this thing is this, and we will have to make a function set default price. Okay, we have created the auction. Now selling is done. Let's create a buying option, a bidding option. So someone wants to bid on the NFT. What time it is? He wants to bid, so we will first take the token ID, and then we will check if it's active. By default it was active. Is active. The bid amount is starting, it should also be greater than a starting price, and auction end time we will check through that. And auction end time, auction stand, bid amount is highest bidder goes to transfer last amount. Then and while creating the NFT, end time is auction duration. We have already said. Now we will just have to check. We will just have to call the automation from Chainlink to directly transfer the token to that guy, and we will receive the token and we will receive the money. Instead, while bidding amount, message dot value, this cannot be. So we will also have to transfer to the auction house coin. We do not have IRW message. The hell is that? I have not imported IRWA coin. So import I interface of vault managers coin. I staking coin. Why there is a we also have to import the let's ask. Okay, we are just transferring the coins, so you do not have to worry. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have received. Yeah, that's a good thing. So we have built uh, on the NFT, and we have created the auction. Now just let's write. Okay, guys, I have to take my lunch and function to declare winner of auction can be checked manually, or it will be called by Chainlink automation. And that is where it is. Automation tool, yeah. So every day function perform upkeep. Okay guys, let me take some 30-minute break. Then we'll get back.